Hi there, welcome back to part 5. Nearly there. Don't forget these have got a lot harder. These are level 1 questions. So, jumping right in, let's move it. I gave this to you to have a little look at the end of the last video, video 4. So I'm going to talk you through it. Rita is going to put material around. As soon as you hear the word around, you know it's about perimeter. You know the frame. The wood goes around the skirting board. We had that, the kickboard. It goes around the room. And that's right, you don't put it where the doors are. That would cause an accident. A fence. Where'd you put it? Around the garden. Around the vegetables. Around the park. Around the football pitch. I was there this weekend practicing my uppies. So she's putting her material, so I've got a sample of material there, around the edges of the stage. The top of the stage is rectangular. Ooh, it's nice quadrilateral. Let me just do it like that. And I've got 4 meters by 20 meters. I'm going to ask you a question. Is my drawing accurate? What do you think? Now, if I was to do it accurately, it would probably be 4, 8, 12, 6, ooh, the even bigger. So it's not accurate, but it doesn't really matter. I'm using my drawing just as a nice little guide. So, Rita has 9 pieces of material. Each piece is 5 meters long. Okay, so she's going to get a nice bit of material. She's going to dribble like that, and each bit is 5 meters. Okay, has Rita enough pieces of material? So I've got to work out what I've got. What I've got is 9 pieces of material, and each piece of material, 9 times 5 equals 45 meters. Her material will cover me for 45 meters. Now what I've got to do is work out, this is what I've got, work out what I need. And then make a decision. So, what do I need? Right, so I've got 4. That side is going to be 4. Don't want to forget a side. And this side is going to be there. Okay, let's start at the top. Going to write my method down. 20 plus 4 plus 20 plus 4 equals... Oh, I'm coming off the edge. Let me just put that on like that. So that gives me 20 plus 48. 48 meters. That's a bit better, isn't it? So, do I have enough? Has Rita enough? No. Rita does not have enough. Ooh, new line. So, I've made a decision based on my maths. Sometimes I look at exam papers when I'm marking them and somebody might just write no. You're not going to get a point from that. It has to be in a sentence. If you put no, not enough, I'd give you a point for that. If you just put yes or no, not good enough. You might go on to be a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, a games and animation specialist. Yeah, your maths is going to be important. Mistakes cost money and jobs. This is a long question, isn't it? Lots of words. Words that we probably... They're painting a picture. They're giving us a story. What we've got to learn is, what are they asking us? They're asking us perimeter. They're asking about averages, fractions. This is about perimeter. But that's what your job is to do, to try and work out We got little clues. As soon as you hear the word around, you know. Right, looking at the question. Dan wants to put a fence around 3 sides of his garden. Wow. If I had a pen, I would highlight that. 3 sides, not 4. What would happen if he put a fence on 4 sides of his garden? He wouldn't be able to get in, would he? There'd be no way in or out. He will leave a 90 centimetre wide gap in the fence for a gate. Okay. He draws this sketch. Diagram not accurate. They're mixing meters and centimetres. So I'm going to have a quick look. 1, 2 measurements in meters and 1. It's the same, isn't it? And 2 measurements in centimetres. So it's up to me what unit I use. Straight away, I'm going to put 1 metre equals times 100 if you're going that way. From meters to centimetres. 1 metre, 100 centimetres. And then when you go backwards, centimetres to metres, you divide by 100. So I'm going to change that, convert that. So centimetres to metres, divide by 100. I'm going to call that G for gate. 90 divide by 100 equals 0.9 metres. Oh, wish I had my beautiful interactive whiteboard. I miss it so much, but this is a little beauty as well. So, I've got my nice diagram. Key unlocks information. That's the fence. So the darker, stronger line is where the fence goes. He will make the fence using panels. This is a panel of fence. What you're interested in is how wide or long it is, because you're going to put them one there, one there, one there. You don't need to worry about the height at this point. Dan will make the fence using panels. Each panel, 1 panel, is 180 centimetres wide. Again, I'm going to convert it. I'm going to call it P. I'm going to call it PA for panel. I always like doing little clues, just for when I go back and check it. So my panel is 180. So centimetres to metres, divide by 100. Happy for you to do these on a calculator, but you do know when dividing by 100. 2 noughts, you move it 2 places. 1, 2. 1.8 metres. So my panels, everything is speaking the same language. Metres. So the panel is 1.8 metres wide. Must not be cut. Okay. Must not overlap. What does overlap mean? Got a little diagram up here, top right. Overlap is where the green is, where the yellow goes over the blue. The green is the overlap. So Dan works out that he needs 13 panels. Does Dan need 13 panels for his garden fence? Show why. Okay, my method will be me showing why. So I'm going to draw myself a nice little diagram. Right. Not accurate later on. That's my house, yep. So, 9 metres, yep. And that side is going to be 9 metres. So I've got my top and bottom. Now I want this side. Whoops. Get the wrong one. Whoops. So now I want that side. So over here I can see it's 6.3. So this is 6.3 metres. I can hear you saying something to me. Don't want one where the gate is. The gate is here, isn't it? So I need to get the length and then take out the size of the gate. So my length is 6.3. And then what I want to do is take away. Let's do it over here. So 6.3 metres, and then I want to take out the size of my gate. which luckily is in meters. And that should give me the answer 5.4 meters. So this measurement is not that. I'm going to cross it out and put 5.4 meters. From here to there, to there, to there probably. But it's not accurate. Their drawing is not accurately drawn, and neither is mine. So now I know this side is 5.4, 9 and 9, so I'm going to add them all together. I might as well write it like that, and then I've got another 9 there, line underneath it. So 4 plus nothing is 4. Drop your little decimal point down. 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 5, 23. So I've added all my meters up. My answer will be in meters. And that is what my perimeter, my outside is. Now I'm going to work out, so this is what I need to do my beautiful garden fence all the way around there. That's what I need. Now I'm going to look at what I've got. So 13, what I'm going to do is multiply it by 1.8. So 8 times 3. Do you know your 8 times table? 8, 16, 24. So it's a 4. It's going to go down there. My 2 is going to carry over. So I'm going to do 8 times 1. 8 plus my 2. That gives me 10. Lovely. Now, what I'm going to do is move over to the next number. Because I moved over to the next number, I have to put a 0 in that space because it's the next column of numbers. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. So now I'm going to add them together. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 0 is 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. 23.4 meters. So I've got 13 panels, which is PA. Each one is 1.8 meters. I've multiplied them. It's a bit like doing 1.8 plus 1.8 plus 1.8 13 times. It's given me this answer, and this is what I've got. I need 23.4 meters. I've got 23.4 meters. Does Dan need 13 panels for the garden fence? Yes, he does. Yes, Dan needs 13. If you just write yes, I don't know whether they'll mark that as correct or not. So make sure you write it in a proper, juicy sentence. Like I've done. Let's just put that over like that. That's it. That's better. Yes, Dan needs... Oh, capital D. Well spotted, students. Dan needs 13 panels. And then the other bit, show why you think this is. All of my method is why. So, next question. Jean has baked a cake. I like people that bake cakes. Fabulous. The cake baked is when you put something inside the oven, not the cooker. The cake is in the shape of a cuboid. This word worries me because there's 2 of them that sound very similar. This is a cube. This is a cuboid. A cuboid. Little wooden box here. A cuboid. Very nice. Cuboids. We use them for cereal. They all fit nicely together. No gaps. Not like my sphere. Cube. So cuboid. And that cake, it looks like a cuboid, doesn't it? The cake is in the shape of, with length 25.5 and width 20 centimetres. Jean has put ribbon. Jean has a ribbon with a length of 150 centimetres. She wants to put the ribbon twice around the cake. What does twice mean? 2. So she's putting it double. She's going around the cake 2 times. Is the ribbon long enough to go twice around the cake? Around. When it says around, you know it's going to be about perimeter. My drawing is not accurately drawn, and it's certainly not to scale. So let's get some measurements on. I'm going to do my longer side at 25.5 centimetres. I've got my side on the right, which is 20 centimetres. Yep. I like this one. It's not asking me to convert any meters or millimeters. She's got a ribbon. So, let's work out if I went round once what it would be. So it's going to be 25.5. I've got 2 of those. I'm going to put that one under there. And then I've got 20 and 20. And 20. Point. You can put those zeros in. But 0, when there isn't a number after it, doesn't mean anything. You can even experiment. You put it in the calculator gets rid of it. Doesn't want it. So, I'm adding up my numbers. 0, line, and it's an addition. 0 plus 0, nothing. 0 plus 5, 10. So my 0 goes there, and my 1 goes there. 1 plus 0 is 1, plus another 0, 1. Plus 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. Carry 1. Put my little point down there. So I've got my 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 91 centimetres. That is the distance around one cake. You're suspicious whether that's correct or not. Let's have a little look at rounding approximation. 25. I'm going to call that 25.5. I'm going to call that 25. 25 plus 20. That gets me to 45. 45 plus 25 again. So 45 plus 5 gets me to 50. Plus that, 60, 70. Yes, I'm on 70. Plus 20, 70, 80. So my answer is going to be around 90. I think I am right. So, she wants to put the ribbon around twice. So now I'm going to get my 91. I'm going to double it. Yep, but again, I'm going to show them a bit of maths. 91 times 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 9, 18. 182 centimetres. That is the total tot needed. Is this ribbon long enough? So what's my ribbon? 150. Sometimes with the harder levels, you would have to do a sum. 182 minus 150. 2 take away 0 gives me 2. 8 take away 5 gives me 3. 1 take away 1 gives me 0. So, she needs 182. She's got 150. She is 32 centimetres short. Is this ribbon long enough? No. Ribbon too short. You see what I put? No ribbon too short. Is that the right 2? It's not that one, because that one's about numbers, isn't it? This one, I always think of it as direction. You know, like on an envelope, going to somebody. Whoops, you lost me there. Like it's going to somebody. This one, I always think of something extra. No ribbon too short. It is too short. Right, thank you very much for watching this series, all on perimeter. Well done if you stuck with it. The last few questions have been read, traffic light.